Thank you, doctor. Namaste. I'm here with Dr. Patanjali Sharma, who is the head of the Ayurvedic center where I'm staying currently, and I thought I have shared about Ayurveda and some of the different natural healings that I've been learning around the world, but I thought who better than to speak with this man who I am very, I don't know what a better word than impressed with, but definitely very inspired by the way that he is doing these things. So he has offered to share some time, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. Namaste everyone. First I will salute to Lord Dhanvantari, God of Ayurveda. Next I will salute to our great grandfather Brahmarshi Devarata. From that generation now we are continuing. Mine is the fourth generation. I am a fourth generation practitioner. So I will salute to our great grandfather Brahmarshi Devarata ji. Then my father, he taught me a lot. When he is doing the work, I am accompanying him, and I learned a lot. So I salute to our father Vedashava Sharma. And I learned a lot from the school, colleges. I will salute to all the gurus I learned. Now I am practicing Gokarna since 2011. Since around 13 years I am practicing Gokarna. We made one self-sustainable system. Whatever we want for our center, we are growing here. We have herbal garden, around 15 acres of herbal garden with 600 different type of medicinal plants.
600.
Yes, 600 species we have. To support this garden, we have Goshala. We have the Goshala of around 80 cows. Our plan is to make 108 in the future. We want lot of manure for the plant. We are getting from our Goshala, from our cow shed we are getting. We need milk, we need ghee, we need curd, buttermilk. Everything we are getting from our Goshala. And whatever vegetable we want, we will grow in our garden. And oil also we will prepare by ourselves. We have oil extraction machine with wooden oil extraction machine. We called wooden ghana. We have that oil extraction machine. Whatever oil we required for the treatment, we will make our own oil. So like this we made one self-sustainable system. So whatever we want, we will cultivate. This is how we are managing.
And right now we're actually at the garden, so we are harvesting some sweet potatoes now for coming through.
The Shivaratri is coming in 3 days, so you can see there are more than 20 persons are there. All are from our hospital only. Some are patients, volunteers are coming in, they are working here. Some are staff, some are our family members. You can see Alexander. He's collecting things, and Maxim, he's from Switzerland. Alexander from Ukraine. See how happily they are doing. See all these things that will relax our mind. This is relaxation only. Like this we are harvesting the plants, like we are growing vegetable plants. All the things helpful to relax our body, relax our mind.
So the people in the United States and in Europe, they don't know so much about Ayurveda. They know very much about allopathy and pharmaceuticals, just as I knew until I came to India back in 2020. Can you share just a very brief, because you have so much knowledge and this is so deep, it's been known for 5,000 years, so you could talk for hours, but can you share just a brief explanation of what is Ayurveda? You have studied both allopathy and Ayurveda in university, and so you have an understanding of both.
In Ayurveda, here we are using mainly with plants. We are treating with plants. We can divide into Kashta Aushadhi and Rasa Aushadhi. Kashta Aushadhi means we can prepare the plants, Rasaushadhi means with minerals or some metals. Here we are preparing. So many they will think that Ayurveda means they are using metals. It may cause the toxins for the body. So that's one branch. With the plants also we can prepare the medicine. With metals also we can prepare the medicine. That's why there are mainly two branches. Kasta Aushadhi, Rasa Aushadhi. Kasta means wood. We are preparing the medicine with plant. Rasa Aushadhi means with a different, like we are using silver, gold, mica, then mercury. Here we are using many things to prepare the medicine. With the proper purification only we are using. That medicine we are using very small quantity. And we are getting very good result also. Proper purification is very important. If it's not purified properly, then it may cause the toxicity for the body.
When the other day you were sharing some with us and you were explaining that Ayurveda is not just about the medicine, but it's also, there were 3 parts. Can you share with us?
There are Ashtanga Ayurveda, 8 parts they told. Kaya, Bala, Graha, Urdhvanga, Shalya, Damsha, Jara, Vrishaihi.
This is
Kaya
Sanskrit language?
Yeah, Kaya Chikitsa means general medicine. Bala Chikitsa means pediatrics. Graha Chikitsa means with puja, worshipping the god and all. Kaya, Bala, Graha. Urdhvanga Chikitsa, above the neck. ENT, ophthalmology, these are all told in Ayurveda. Shalya Chikitsa they told. Shalya Chikitsa means surgery. Shalya Chikitsa. Damsta Chikitsa, toxicology. Jara and Vrisha Chikitsa, aphrodisiac treatment, Rasayana Chikitsa, like rejuvenating the body. These are all told in Ayurveda. So that's called 8 part of Ayurveda. Ashta Anga. Ashta means 8. 8 part of Ayurveda. In that, Panchakarma also comes. In Ayurveda, Panchakarma is one of the famous type of treatment. Here we are treating the body for the healthy person also, for the diseased person also. If you come back to the importance of Panchakarma, they will tell Swasthasya Swastha Rakshana. To maintain the healthiness of the healthy body is the first importance. Next line is Aturasya Vikara Prashamana. To treat the disease case, the second importance. So many they will ask, can I take the Panchakarma? Can I take the Panchakarma? We can give the Panchakarma for that person. Can we give the Panchakarma for this person? Many they will ask. Yes, we can give Panchakarma for everyone. From 5 years child to 80 years person, no problem. We can give the Panchakarma. First, we should examine the body. He is ready for Panchakarma or not. The very most important thing is he should ready mentally. If he is ready mentally, definitely we can give the Panchakarma for everyone, no problem. This is the importance of Panchakarma. In the Panchakarma, mainly 5 main treatments are there. Vamana, Virechana, Basti, Nasya, Rakta, Mokshana. Vamana means vomiting, purgation means passing the toilet, purgation therapy. Nasya means nasal medication. Basti, we are irrigating the intestine through the anal route. This is called Basti Chikitsa. Rakta Mokshana is the bloodletting. These are all 5 main treatment of Panchakarma. Vamana means vomiting, Virechana means purgation therapy, Basti means enema, Nasya means nasal medication, Rakta Mokshana means bloodletting.
One of the things when I first began connecting with Ayurveda that I was so impressed with is the ancient surgeon and sage Sushruta. Because when I was Googling and I was looking at Sushruta 2,500 years ago?
Yeah, he's father of surgery.
They call him the father of surgery, and he wrote a Samhita, which is a big compilation of all different sorts of instructions 2,500 years ago.
Yes.
And in that there are pictures of the surgical implements, and then I showed those to my mother who works in the hospital in the United States cleaning the implements, and they're the same ones that she is cleaning today 2,500 years later.
Yes. Acharya Sushruta, he did plastic surgery 2,500 years before. He told how to do the dissection of the body, layer by layer dissection he told. And Acharya Sushruta, he's more with the practical aspect. Everything he's doing the surgery, he's experimenting, he's using the plant. Ekamulika prayoga, single drug treatment he told. For this disease you can use this plant. He's particular with the disease. This is a single plant, single drugs also for the diseases. Acharya Sushruta is specific for the treatment. So he is telling mostly with surgical aspect, and he explained about Panchakarma also. Yesterday I was explaining you about Medashkami Adhyaya, Medashkami Rasayana Pada. First he told Brahmi Rasayana, Mandakuparni Rasayana, Brahmi Rasayana, other Rasayana, with Swarna he told, with gold he told. After all these things, he told Snehapana, Olation therapy, Sudation therapy, Abhyanga Sveda, then Vamana, Virechana, Basti. In every chapter you are getting.
That was another thing that really like opened my mind, because I received free healthcare in the United States because I was in the Marine Corps. And so I'm used to being in the military. I got whatever healthcare I needed. And then after I left the military, I began investing a lot of my time and money into like what we call life hacking or biohacking. So technology, like that sort of healthcare, neuro and all of stem cells and all this. And then when I came to India in 2020 and I began connecting with Ayurveda, I learned that they have so many different treatments that we don't use in, you know, the leading health care provider in the world, which is the United States, spends more money on healthcare than any other country in the world. But here with Ayurveda, they will give medicated oil massages. So the skin being the largest organ in the body, he will make oil medicine with different herbs for massage.
That is very important. Preparing is very important. See, simply if you can use the general oil, you won't get the result. First we should specify the body. Is it Vata problem, Pitta problem or Kapha problem? We should note down what is the percentage of Vata in his body, what is the percentage of Pitta in his body, what is the percentage of Kapha in his body. We should find out. On that basis, we should collect the plants. If one person will complain of joint pain, for him medicine will be different. One more person will complain of back pain, for him medicine will be different. The preparation is very important. Along with this main Panchakarma, there are Upakarmas also. Upakarma is supporting the main Panchakarma. Like Lepa, paste application, then Shirodhara, putting medicated decoction over the head, then Pada Benga, foot massage, Kati Basti, Griyo Basti, Jano Basti, means make the fence and filling the oil for the back, neck and the joint. Then eye treatment, Akshitarpana, Akshipichu, Akshiparisheka. Then oral treatment, ear treatment. There are many treatments.
Yeah, some of the treatments I've been receiving is like back lepa, which is, I mean, it's how many different herbs?
We are using 5 to 6 herbs.
5 to 6 herbs of just a green organic mass pasted over my back for an hour. The purpose to strengthen the nerves.
Yes.
That's one. Another is Abipikshu. So
putting
medicated oil in the belly button. I don't know about Ayurveda, but in Chinese and like Taoist and Chinese medicine, they consider that the first cell of the body began here.
Yes.
And so this cell is connected to everything else.
Yes. How our body started.
Right.
From the umbilicus only.
Right.
That is very important. To nourish the umbilicus is very important. Even just leave Ayurveda. Traditionally, in many family, if you complain of pain abdomen, first they will put coconut oil to the umbilicus. In an older person, they are doing the same thing. They don't know Ayurveda, they didn't study Ayurveda. Still, if you tell pain abdomen, first what they will do, they will take coconut oil and put to the umbilicus. So within an hour, 2 hours, it will relieve.
So we could talk very much about this, but I'd like to just ask some quick ones about different diseases and illnesses that you have treated, and you can share just like very quickly. We won't go into much detail, but people will be very interested to hear if you could share like approximately how many you treat per year or in the lifetime so far, and how confident you feel that you can help or cure them. So first one would be, this one you were very confident yesterday, but skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, that sort of thing.
Like see, all the science are good only. Allopathy, Ayurveda, Naturopathy, Unani, Homeopathy, Yoga, Siddha. There are many systems of medicines are there. All are science only. But each science having its own limitation. So then what we should do? We should take the help of other science. For a skin problem, if it is psoriasis, many physicians will tell it is not possible to cure. This autoimmune problem,
Right.
not possible to cure from the body. But I will tell you, yes, we can cure it. For that, we should do detoxification treatment. Cleanse the body, cleanse the body, cleanse the body. Clean it completely. All the toxins will be removed, our body become healthy.
So psoriasis, do you regularly treat people with psoriasis
Yes.
and eczema?
We cured.
Cure them?
Yes.
Any of them?
Yes.
Okay.
So for acute one, if they're suffering from 1 or 2 years, within one sitting we can cure.
One
If
sitting.
they're suffering from many years, we may need 3 to 4 sittings to cure completely.
Okay.
They told pakshe, mase, dvimase, trimase, shudmase, samvatsare. For 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or in a year, we can cure it completely.
Okay.
Not
Another
only for skin problem, we can cure a joint problem, back problem,
arthritis.
arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, gouty
Rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah,
You cure rheumatoid
Yes.
arthritis.
we can cure. We can cure many like piles cases,
Piles.
infertility cases.
Infertility.
That also we can do it, no problem.
How confident with infertility? Like, is it 50-50 or you feel
Like many cases we got like isospermia cases also, oligospermia cases also. So
which means no sperm or low
yes,
sperm?
yes. So we used ashes of gold, Sorana Basma Prayoga during Snehapana only. When we give the ghee for detoxification treatment, we started with gold only, with increasing doses. We got very good result. Like I can give 70 to 80% confidence.
70 to 80%.
If I get 100 patients of infertility, definitely I will give the result for 80 to 90%.
Another one that I was very impressed with last year when we met, because I have several family members who have had Parkinson's for years and also friends who have had for much longer. And when I came here, that was fresh on my mind last year. I just stayed for 1 day, and he shared that they have great results with Parkinson's. So that stayed in my mind, because in my experience with years of this with family members and friends, I've never heard in the United States anyone ever saying that they can cure Parkinson's whatsoever. I've never heard that. If you've heard that, let me know. And this year, I was here. There was a woman in her 60s. She had arrived not able to walk,
Yes.
not able
When the
to
first
step
day,
one step.
She can't able to come for Nadi Pariksha also. For
She
pulse
can't come
diagnosis
to
also,
his office.
Yes.
She's shaking very much. And then she was released on the 12th day, I believe. And I had seen her days before. She's walking with no shaking, walking down first floor to second floor on her own. The last day I saw her, she was holding a bag and she bent over and she picked some things up and she, continued on. Like, you don't see a Parkinson's person doing that. So is that common, or how?
So there, what we will do, we will strengthen the brain cells. There is deficiency of dopamine activity from the body. There are Broca's areas in the brain.
Yes.
We should improve the dopamine secretion from the body, and we should strengthen all the nervous system of the body. So in both the way we should plan the treatment. Then definitely we can cure it. Many
You can cure it.
patients,
Definitely you can
Yes.
cure it.
many patients they will come with the name of doctor prescribed knee replacement surgery.
Right.
So this problem is there. With the medicines only we cured many
With
cases.
knees.
Yeah, knee replacement cases, surgery cases, like this.
Yeah, I don't think many people, friends and family know, but at the end of my career in the Marine Corps, I was actually almost medically separated because my knees, according to them, my knees were so damaged that I couldn't even complete the final physical fitness. And I used to walk up the stairs sideways because my knees were having such issues. And according to the x-rays and the MRIs, they said, you don't have any cartilage, you can never grow this back and whatnot. Through my own health journey, both physical and also psychological, and releasing.
I will tell you an interesting story. One patient came with cardiac problem, and she admitted in our hospital. She can't able to walk properly. One day, this problem with our lift. What she did, she went to the staircase. Then she can't able to breathe. She sit in the room. So we supplemented her with SpO2 oxygen. It's the first day, second day of the admission. We did the treatment, Panchakarma treatment, Radbasti, oil filling, then the enema, then paste application, everything. So we cured her completely. After the treatment, she walked a lot, she went to the garden, she went to the Goshala. Now she's completely alright. So we can treat the heart problem also. We cured many cancer cases also. In first and second stage, we can cure the cancer also.
What kind of cancer have you cured?
We cured all the cancer, kidney cancer, liver cancer, intestinal cancer, breast cancer, uterus cancer, some of the brain
Brain cancer.
tumors also.
Okay.
In the beginning, first and second stage, we can cure it, no problem.
Diabetes is one that's obviously so big around the world, and again in the US and in the West it's said that especially if it's diabetes 1, it can't be cured.
Diabetes is not the big issue for us. We can manage easily. So
Easily.
no problem.
Yeah.
As compared to other problems, diabetes is very easy to manage.
It's funny because in the world of modern medicine, diabetes is a huge thing, and in my experience around the world as well, in Chinese medicine and definitely in Ayurveda
So
and
what
other
we will
ways,
do?
diabetes is cured easily.
What we will do, we will improve the insulin secretion of the pancreatic beta cells. Once the beta cells are activated, then it's good. Body will start synthesizing naturally. So easily our body will respond for the insulin. They can lead a normal lifestyle, no problem.
And that's diabetes type 1 as well, which is genetic, you're born with that.
Type 1 it's very difficult. Type 2 easily we can manage. If the pancreatic beta cells are at least active for 20 to 30%, we can manage, no problem. If we damage completely, then it's difficult.
Okay. What about things like autism?
Autism, we can train him with one field. He can lead a normal life. Not possible to train for many fields. At least one or two fields we can train him completely. Because they can't able to focus on many things. One thing we can train him, like he can manage the shop, he can do the agriculture activity.
Okay.
Yes, we can train him in one way. Or he can become a musician, he can become a dancer. We can train in one field easily.
Okay.
But if he can't do multiple activities, in that way we trained. No problem.
I mean, there are so many different health issues. What about things like psychiatric, like depression, suicidal, that sort of thing?
We can use the Medya Rasayana, Brahmi Rasayana, Medya Rasayana we can use, and we'll advise the yoga therapy also. So we will advise many pranayama techniques, meditation techniques we will advise, and we will do the counseling also in those cases.
And how is your success with someone who has this?
50 to 60% we can recover. We treated many Alzheimer's cases also, depression
Alzheimer's.
cases also.
What kind of results with Alzheimer's?
Last month we treated an Alzheimer's case. Now she is doing well.
How many days of treatment?
She admitted for 10 days.
10 days.
Within 10 days.
What was the difference from before and after?
So now she is doing her normal activity, and she is now remember name of his son, and now she can remember where she kept the objects and all.
Previously?
She can't able to.
She can't remember. She's not
She
able.
can't able to remember have I take the food or not.
In 10 days.
Yeah.
So in the treatment here, it's inpatient, and it's for generally between 10 days and 3 weeks or so, but it includes not just these different treatments that doctor mentioned. but
Nowadays
includes
what
other
happens,
things.
many patients they will come for the treatment purpose only.
Right.
Only when they are ill, they are coming for the treatment. When they are healthy, they are not coming. But I will advise Panchakarma is best for the healthy person. That's why they told Swasthasya Swastha Rakshana. To maintain the health of the healthy body is the first importance. But who will come? When they are ill, then only they will come for the hospital. I will advise everyone, first they should come for the treatment, they should improve their health, they should improve their immunity. That's very important. How you service your vehicle, you have a car, bike or whatever it may be, like every 6 months or every 10,000 kilometers you will go for servicing the vehicle, for the better life of the vehicle. Same way we should service our body, for the better life of the body.
My grandmother is 99 years old, and she lives in a care facility, in a state-run care facility, because we're not able to care for her at our home. So I'm very grateful that exists. But when I go in there, I'm just blown away by how it's like there is no understanding about the body or about health. Every morning and every evening, they give all of the elderly people water with ice in it. They have the air conditioner blasting in winter time. They're just sitting very sedentary. Here at this center, it's like the exact opposite. It's like everything has a positive, healthy intention. All the food is specific for the people. There's different little treatments throughout the day, different medicines. There's spirituality is involved. There's the nature.
There are mainly three type of treatment in Ayurveda: Daiva Vipashraya, Yukti Vipashraya, and Sattvajaya. Daiva Vipashraya means conducting homa, havana, like conducting many spiritual things, doing bhajan, worshipping the god. All this comes under Daiva Vipashraya Chikitsa. Next is the Yukti Vipashraya. With our intelligence, we should diagnose it. We should do the examination of the body, seeing the pulse and all. We should plan the treatment. This is called Yukti Vipashraya. Third is the Sattvajaya, treating the mind. These are main three type of treatment in Ayurveda. But maximum person they are practicing only Yukti Vipashraya.
Right.
But in our hospital we are doing all.
Right.
Like every fourth day after full moon day and no moon day, we are conducting homa, puja in our yajna we will conduct. And if there is any special day, auspicious day, we will conduct the homa again.
Every
Now in
morning
the
you are leading a prayer
Yes.
to.
Dhanvantari, we will start.
Yeah, so it's very multifaceted. So one question for you is, you attended university for allopathy as well, and as you said earlier, it's not about saying one is better than the other. They're all different sciences that have different positives and different negatives. You're using, like you use IR lamp, you're using ultrasound tools, so it's not like you're against that sort of thing. But my question is, why do you think like this is the success, let's say in the United States, the preventable disease is only on the increase. More and more people have chronic disease than ever before in history.
Actually, here I will give the importance that what the best we can do for the patient. It may be Ayurvedic medicine, it may be allopathy medicine, whatever it may be. First, we should think for that what the best we can do. Is it possible for me to cure or not? Okay, then okay, I can cure it. Then what are all the facilities I can provide? So that all we are doing here. We are doing paste application, leech therapy we are doing. We have many leeches, leech therapy also we will do. We are using some naturopathy treatment also here we are using. Yoga also we will advise. So this yoga you should do. So we will advise the patient to go for cow cuddling therapy. Just stay near the cow. Just touch the body of the cow. By that way, their positivity will increase. Psychologically, they will become a relaxed person. So we should use all the things. Only by medicine not possible to treat.
Right.
And we have Kaya Kalpa also. So those who are interested, we will tell the patient to stay in the Kaya Kalpa. Usually we will use for short term only.
Kaya Kalpa is a special kuti,
Dark
a special hut. There's a dark room.
Three world dark room.
Thousands of years it's been used as medical treatment, and they have one.
Yes. So what the importance of this dark room is that will increase our lifespan, and Rasayana, the rejuvenating the medicine, that will be helpful more in the Kaya Kalpa. Whatever the Rasayana you are using, the potency will increase in Kaya Kalpa, in the dark room. Okay, three worlds are there: outer, middle and inner. Depending upon your energy and your capacity, you can stay there. In the ancient time, they are staying 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
9 months.
Yeah, there are,
Right.
how baby will grow in the mother's womb in the same way.
Right. 2
They-
days ago, he was leading a class because, as I said, it's very holistic. It's not just receiving medicine, it's not just receiving food. So you were leading a class and you were going through one of your old textbooks, allopathic textbooks that you had, and it was listing some of the studies that demonstrated that diabetes medicine caused more harm than exercise and diet alone. And then you said that the next year in that textbook, that page was completely gone.
That's a
and
big
since then,
mafia going on.
it's been completely taken out.
In the medical field, this is going on. Everyone knows this mafia is going on. In a pharmaceutical textbook, only they told diabetic neuropathy, nephropathy, retinopathy, cardiovascular mortality was found more those who are using oral hypoglycemic drugs than with diet and exercise. That indicates those who are with the pills, they are more susceptible for this problem. So better to avoid those tablets, and you can go with diet, exercise, or any herbal medicine.
But why was that page taken out of the book, do you think?
Because influence from higher authority
Yeah.
and medical person. Because it's crores of loss to the multinational companies.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that...
I can't mention their name.
Right. Yeah, in my research in these last years, like, it's very clearly shown that the pharmaceutical industry is not more than 200, I don't know how, less than 200 years old, and yet they are some of the largest companies in the history of the world, and they have a very strong influence. I'm not saying that pharmaceuticals are all bad or that there's not benefit with pharmaceuticals, but the pharmaceutical industries are demonstrated to provide lots of financing to the medical colleges, which subsequently publish the medical textbooks, which subsequently teach the new doctors the ways of treatment. And so in the United States, 200 years ago, for sure, even 100 years ago, if we talk to the grandparents or great-grandparents, they were using natural remedies, but they're not taught in the medical schools at all. I have friends in Johns Hopkins, in the Mayo Clinic, and these are the top medical institutions in the world, and they're not taught anything about this.
Nowadays, many they are coming towards Ayurveda, and many allopathic doctors also coming towards Ayurveda. They are believing on herbal medications. It's a good sign. Ayurveda is again coming up, and there's no much side effect for the body. We can improve our immunity. After COVID, many they came to Ayurveda. They know the importance of Ayurveda. So it's developing well again.
One interesting example you gave the other day while you were talking about is you were saying, you were demonstrating there's one plant that in the textbook it said that allopathic researchers studied that plant that's been known in Ayurveda to help with blood pressure for thousands of years.
Sarpagandha, Risarpin. Sarpagandha is a plant. In Ayurveda, we are using for the blood pressure. Rakta Chapa is told in Ayurveda. But same thing, Risarpin extracted from that plant, alkaloid is extracted. That's not getting that result.
You said because
even though you took it, it will cause side effect.
Because they just take the alkaloid instead of the whole plant.
Yes. Taking whole plant, there is no side effect. If you take only the alkaloid, it may cause some complications like giddiness and all.
Because you were saying this alkaloid may have this benefit, but also this
some more alkaloid, it will overcome this side
right.
effect.
So in the plant, they work together to wipe it out. Because if we see, I was just looking, there was a woman here, she came for insomnia, and she had been taking a benzodiazepine, which is a very strong benzodiazepine. She'd been taking for 3 years. I was talking with her. Now she's been some days with none whatsoever, sleeping very well, naturally. So I Googled that benzodiazepine, and the side effect list is like that long. It's like so many. It's ridiculous. And we see that's with all pharmaceuticals. Like, you can't find a pharmaceutical that doesn't have this many side effects. And what it sounds like is that is because they're just focusing on one thing. Well,
only that will act for that particular hour, like 6 hours, 12 hours working. And the thing is, side effect will be there. That's not a permanent solution. If you take the tablet today, for today you are better, not for tomorrow. But here, what the herbal medicines we are giving, that will cure your problem, that will relax your mind. Even though we start the herbal medicines for 5 days or 6 days, after that we can stop the herbal medication, still she will sleep. Same thing we did for that patient also, you mentioned, no? So first 6-7 days we give the medicine, then we stop the medicine. Even without medicine also she can sleep.
But why is it that the herbal medicine can cure the issue and the pharmaceutical medicine just prolongs it?
That is only acts on the sleep. Here we are not giving the medicine for sleep. To relax the mind, we are giving the medicine. To relax the nervous system, we are giving the
The
medicine.
root cause.
Yeah.
You're going to the root
Yes.
cause. Okay. Well, we could talk for a long time. If there's anything more you want to share, please do. But otherwise, thank you very much.
Namaste.
Namaste.